The last song Madeline Astor heard as her husband strapped on this life jacket and told her to not take it off for any reason.
They hadn't been married very long, and she was pregnant with his child, and they had to part. I know enough to know that John Jacob was the happiest he had ever been when he was married to Madeline.
John Jacob Astor, the richest man on the ship, died while his wife survived. For the first time ever, a relative of the Astors, Vincent Charles Astor, saw this rare artifact now on display at the Titanic Museum attraction.
Made it all very, very real for the first time. You know, I've had experience with Titanic artifacts of all sorts.
Only 12 life jackets are in existence. Now 6 of them together for the first time since the sinking. Only 2 have documentation to show who wore it. The others, part of the mystery.
But you also see the different effects of that night. You see the jacket right behind me that's on the far left. That's probably got the most distress. It's got stains, oil, liquids all over it. It's got tears. It was clearly cut at the straps. It's got a whole story of its own to tell.
It took 2 years to pull all this together, and even for family members, they all tell a story.
It makes it all much more real than it has ever been, because I have known these stories all my life. And more as I got older, I always knew there was a relative on the Titanic.
These jackets will be on display here in Pigeon Forge through the end of the year. I'm Kyle Granger reporting in Pigeon Forge.